All right. So, hi everybody. It is the last Monday in March, which is March 30th, and it is a lovely 72-degree weather. I thank you for coming because it's such a gorgeous day out in Minnesota. I have the windows open and I actually feel hot. It's 72. So it's a beautiful day. So thank you for coming. Here is our question for the day, something for you to think about. And it is, what is a quality or trait that you find attractive in a partner? So think about, some people talked about adaptability. Some people talked about humor. So think about that. Also, I'd like to give you a challenge for the week. And this is a challenge. It says shop local. Buy something in person from a small business in your city. So, I know there's this cute boutique that opened up by my house. I haven't gone to yet. So, maybe buy something small or support them. So shop local. I always like that with musicians. I believe in supporting local musicians. Also, we need to support our local shops. So support your local shops and any business, way you can. So that's your challenge for the week, as something fun to do. All right. So I like to sing a song. It came to me yesterday. So it's really brand new. I've been on a lucky streak, touch wood, of songs that I've been playing. I just want to make sure you can hear the guitar. So make sure my cord's away from. Can you hear it? I can hear it pretty loud. Can you hear it? Thumbs up. Anybody give me thumbs up? Yeah, thumbs up. You can hear it? Anybody? Everybody, just a thumbs up. You don't have to say anything. Okay, I'll assume that you do hear it. So this is a song. I don't even have a title yet, but I think I'm going to call it Happy and Free. So the lyrics are pretty simple, so I won't even type them up. But it goes, anybody can be what they want to be. And we'll sing that twice. And it's kind of a higher pitch. And then after we've done it twice, we'll sing the phrase, I'm happy and free. So this is what I would call a zipper song. Because after we go, anyone can be, we're going to change that word, anybody can sing what they want to sing, right? And sing that twice. And then use the word, maybe anybody can learn what they want to learn, right? Anybody can be kind if they want to be kind, right? Those are some adjectives. Anybody can love, what they want to love. Anybody can dance, to what they want to dance. Right, you get the feeling, right? Anybody can move. Let's see how long we want to sing it for. But it's a kind of a higher pitch. So I'll just play the rhythm. So that's the rhythm, if you can hear it. So anyone can be what they want to be. Anyone can be what they want to be. Okay, I gotta go higher. There we go. Anyone can be what they want to be. Okay, I'm going too fast. That's a faster version of it. So like I said, it's a new song. I'm doing it two different ways, but let's do the longer way. Anyone can be what they want to be. Anyone can be what they want to be. So let's do that again. Anyone can be what they want to be. Anybody can be what they want to be. And then that phrase, I'm happy and free. I am happy and free. I am happy and free. All right, so this is, and instead of be, let's do sing. Anyone can sing what they want to sing. to be kind. And let's do that happy and free. I am happy and free. I am happy and I am free. And that chorus again. I don't want to do too many more adjectives because I feel like I'm good. But let's do that happy and free a few more times. I am happy and I am free. I am happy and I am free. And if you don't feel that way, just pretend that you are. So let's sing it a few times until you feel it, okay? I am happy and I am free. 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 So one more time. I am happy and I am free. I am happy and I am free. So that is my newest song as of today. Oh, it is coming. I like to show fresh content, and that is definitely fresh. So that is happy and free. And like I said, you can change out the words with be. Anyone can be what they want to be with other fun words. So, and that chorus is I'm happy and free. All right, my guitar's sometimes making reverb. So let me turn off the original song because we don't need that anymore. All right, so I like to do a little movement after an original song. And the last few weeks, so if you're able to stand or sit, I always say ABC, always be comfortable. So if for any reason you have any pain, discomfort, mobility issues, please listen to your body. And but I'm going to stand for this part of the class. So I want you to see if you're able, you can gently bounce with your knees and you can flop your wrists. This is just a really nice activating, bouncing in your body movement. And it looks like somebody else is trying to come in. Yay. They always tend to come a little bit later. I'm sure the time works out better. And I've been doing 5:30 as a time slot as we're bouncing. But I am open to doing a little bit later, but I feel like 5:30 is good. So you can still enjoy your evening as summer approaches. So something to think about. So I'm going to turn side to side, gently bouncing, tapping, and gently tapping the kidneys. And then gently tapping the tap of the one meridian point, which is the shoulder connects with the chest. And it's a very gentle tap. We don't want to do anything that hurts. And then we gently bring the hands up. I love to start movement with a shaking motion. And this is a very nice shaking motion from Spring Forest qigong. That's where I learned it. It looks really funny, but it's very energizing. And then we can gently bring the hands down, maybe swing side to side again. And then slowly come to a stop. And I want you to just notice what you're feeling in your body. Taking a nice relaxing breath, holding it in for 2 seconds, and then gently exhaling. So let's just doing a calming meditation as rooting and grounding. So if you want to have the palms facing the earth or at your side, your choice. If you're sitting, or laying down, that's fine. However it feels good for you, whatever makes you feel grounded. For me, it feels more grounding to have my palms facing the earth versus the side. But both are good. But just listen to what your body, it might be just this moment, what feels good in this moment. So taking a nice deep breath, holding it for a few seconds, and then gently exhaling. And one more time, nice centering. Inhale, feeling that stillness in the body, and then exhaling. All right. I feel like that is a beautiful greeting, a little shaking, shaking off the nerves or whatever you came with today, and a little bit of grounding, right? All right, so the salute, I like to do the salute. I'm gonna mirror you. Right hand is a fist. That represents strength. Left hand, it's flat. You bend the thumb, that's humility and respect. So think of a high five. And then we put the fist into the palm and we just nod the head. You don't have to bow, it's just more of a nodding. And that means mutual respect. And the hands slowly come down. So last week I did a little bit of fan Tai Chi from the flowing fan Tai Chi. And I'm just looking upstairs. I was playing with new technology today. And I don't know. Oh, I do have my fan. So most of you might not have a fan, but you can pretend that you have a fan or just go to the dollar store. I bet pretty soon they're going to have these fans for sale. This is a Chinese fan, and I can send you the link where to buy it. But it is a fun fan. I'm thinking about getting, I actually ordered a few of these so that maybe I can start teaching my in-person classes a little bit of flowing fan form. I've been studying it for about a year and a half or 2 years now. And I just thought I'd just show you a little bit of what we're doing. It's going to be really hard to reverse it, so I'm not going to mirror you, but I'm just going to review what we did last week, just as a taste to keep your memory to see if you like it. So pretend that you have a fan. If you don't have one, you could put something really light in your hand, maybe like, a stick, and you could just hold on to that and pretend like you have a fan. Or nothing. So, but in this form, how we start is with the feet together and the hand is by our side. And just like I did that salute, we do the same thing with the hand, but I'm not reversing. So technically, right, this would be the right hand. I near you. You bring the hand. You bring the hand up. So people usually do a greeting like this, but the opening move is you reach, you look to your left, your hands rise like you're a conductor, and you look to the left, and you look to your right, and you bring the fan across into your body, and then you push it out. Hands go parallel to the ground, so the bottom hand faces the earth. The top hand does too. Hand goes up and down, and then they come in together. So you can hear that little, that funk, or whatever you call that. So it's really fun. So let's do that a few times as a review. So what do? First thing, you shift, you kind of lean out, that your hands go out, like you're gonna give somebody a hug. Or you're a conductor, like, hello everybody, bring up your instruments. You could pretend to be a conductor. So you lean a little bit, or I would say not lean, but you look to the left. So we shift the weight and you bring that hand across. You pull the fan in and pretend it's like a flower and you're putting it on the countertop. Hands go parallel, and then hands go up and down, and then the hands cross, and it's more quicker. And you can kind of hear that fun sound that you get with a fan horn. So let's do it again. Three times is always a charm. This is just a teaser, a taste. If you like it, I can teach it in person. So let's do that again. We look to the left. I'm not mirroring you, so I'm looking to my left. I reach across with my left hand. I pull it in. I gently push it out. Hands go parallel. Hands go up and down, and that quick bringing that fan in. And if you do hold the fan, if you want to learn more about the fan, you want to just kind of hold part of the fan. So that's part of the art. And if we did an introductory class, I would just have you practice opening it, seeing how it drops, just, playing with flicking it, just that little bit of motion. So some people do Okay, there is a thing, but I damaged my fan by doing this. But some people say you can flick it up in the air and you catch it with your hand. I can't do that yet. But some people, okay, I kind of did it there, but it's not as graceful. But um, ah, it's tricky. That's going to take time. And they suggest doing that above a bed frame if you do that. But, anyways, I digress there a little bit. So, that is a review of the flowing fan introduction opening form, they call it. And then we can conclude that part and come to rest. Also, what we've been doing the last few months is reviewing some slow kind of kung fu, white crane kung fu, but actually in a Tai Chi version. So to keep that fresh, I'm going to review that. We've been doing that for the last month. I learned it from Kathy Yang, who is out of Portland, Boston. She's out of the East Coast. I thought she was part of the West Coast, but she has a brother that lives there. She's out on the East Coast. But so we have our hands at a fist motion, and what we're going to do is a gentle, slow motion, and I'm going to reverse it. So I'm going to mirror you. It will look the same. So basically, we're going to bring the right arm out into the center. So you want to imagine that you're punching somebody here. And this is Kung Fu. This is Kung Fu mixed with Tai Chi, my interpretation. And then we bring the hand back. And I learned in Kung Fu that it's a quick motion at the end. So you could think about the whole movement, but it's more of a spiral motion at the end. So this is the height. Then we bring it back in, and then the other hand goes up to the face. Bring it back in, back into this area, the solar plexus. Bring it back in to the face. Bring it back in to the solar plex. Bring it back in. Solar plex twice on that same arm, which is the left, and then to the right. So this is a nice little routine, very beginner of Kung Fu, white crane, in a slow motion. So hands are up, you're in this upright position. So we're gonna bring the right arm to the solar plex, bring it in. Oh, I'm not mirroring you, sorry. Let me mirror you. Let's do that again. Right arm, solar plex, bring it in to the face, left to the solar plex, bring it back in, right solar plex or face, now solar plex, left solar plex, left, and then right solar plex. And if you goof up, it's totally okay. All right, let's do that again. I'm gonna mirror you. So right solar plex, face left, left solar plex, left face, right face, right solar plex, left solar plex, left solar plex, and we end with the right solar plex. It's a goofy routine. I'm going to do it from the side, and I'm not going to reverse it on the side, but then that way you can kind of see it a little bit better. So doing it again. So right solar plex, then the face left, now the solar plex left, right solar plex, or face, right solar plex, left solar plex, left solar plex, and we end with the right solar plex and bring it in. So it's kind of a fun routine. I'm going to do it from the other side one more time, another wave. And it's just a kind of review to keep it fresh in your memory. There is another add-on, which we talk about blocking with the punching. I did do that once, but I feel like today we'll keep it simpler. All right, let's do it one more time, keeping it simple. And I'm not going to mirror you. So just think right. So right hand goes out, bring it in nice and slow, and then left, no force, nice and soft. Now the solar plex, and then we bring it in. Now we go to the face, bringing it in to the solar plex, and then solar plex, and then end with the right solar plex and come back. So that is, if it's brand new to you, it's brand new. But I want to show you a little bit what it looks like eventually, what I'm learning, and if it interests you, you can learn. Or, but basically, it's a routine where you learn to like punch with the right, you step forward, and then they have a more fancier like where you do stuff, but then you punch and you block, you punch and you go forward, and it looks like somebody's coming in, so let me, and then you go forward even more. So it's like a stepping motion forward while blocking. So it's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna let one more person in, just letting them know we're recording. So just keep yourself on mute so you don't get on the recording. But we just got done reviewing some of the motions that we've been learning. Let's do a quick cool down. Tapping the thighs, crisscross is good. And these are just some things that I have been learning. And one more time, each leg, gently doing the hips. And let's do a nice gathering motion, which is called gathering chi. Chi is life force energy. And then hands slowly come down. So inhale, gather, gather, gather. And exhale. And one more time. All right. And let's reverse it. Let's flip it. Let's let go of what we don't want. Letting go. And one more time. All right. So let's end with a salute. Right hand's a fist. So it look like that mirrored to you. But normally it's this way for me. I want to sit down. Let's go into the lymphatic. I'm going to make sure my door's shut. All right. In case there's any noise. Because now we're going to move into the parent technique. So for the parent technique, I'm going to grab a scarf. So I know there was a one new person on the call. So they're dropped. So, but I was trying to just be nice and review before for the movements. All right, grab your scarf, have it handy. We're going to do some gentle breaths. Nice inhale. Hold it for a second and then exhale. Trying to engage the diaphragm. So doing that again. And it's very gentle pressure. It's like an ant. And then exhale. Let's do that again. Nice and slow. And again. And two more times. And one more time. And then we let that go. And we gently bring trace down our face, leading it to the clavicle. And one more time. And as we're doing this, I want to do over the ears, top of the head. I do have the Dr. Perrin video of the interview. Okay, now my hair is getting messed up. On YouTube. So it's on my channel right now, or I put it on my nonprofit channel because officially it was sponsored by the nonprofit. And then scroll through. I also have it on my personal channel, but it's the edited version. I was using AI and it was like showing the audience. So I cut those parts out, and that is what's on YouTube now, and it's public. So you guys are free to watch that Dr. Perrin technique. All right, now I want to do behind the ears. What I found, so I'm an end user of this technique. I am not a trained clinician. So I recommend that you, if you like what we're doing, to see a professional. and they can help you out. And it's worldwide. This technique came out of England with research. It was his PhD program, doctorate that he did almost 30 years ago. So he's been doing it for a long time around the chest. So basically, what we're doing is we're bringing all the lymphatics that was on top of the head to the clavicle, and then we're bringing all the stuff on the side that's lower up. So now we're going over the chest or straight across, debate however you're built. And now we're going to go up the sternum. So I'm going to move that over. So up the sternum to the clavicle on the same side. So he was saying that sometimes people, their lymphatic system works in opposite order. So this is a technique where it helps. I know it helps me. So um, let's do the other side. You can have the arm up or down. No need. And let's do that 2 more times. And then let's go across the chest. And now we're going to do the sternum all the way up to the clavicle. I am somebody who never took human anatomy, so I'm impressed that I know these words. So, like I said, I'm an end user, and that's how I learned this technique. Okay, so the last thing is last two things we got to get the scarf. Can be a piece of cloth, jacket, whatever, but as long as it's something you can rub against your back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we go to the other side. Yeah. Don't send it too far over your chair. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one, going down behind the ears, leading to the clavicle. And I wanted to make sure we had enough time to do our chanting. So I just love our chanting. I was just telling my vocal occupational therapist that they should do research with this Perrin technique, partner up with Dr. Perrin. Um, so, because I find it so powerful. So I'm going to fix my hair, grab some water if you have that handy, because next we're going to gargle some water. Gargling is a great way to clear your voice of any crud or just moisten it again. As you get older, it can get drier. So take a small sip, not too much. Let's do that again. Small sip. Kind of fun. One more time. Ka ka ka. All right. So I invite you to get in a comfortable position if you're not already, and hands up or down on your lap, however that feels good for you. And we're going to make the sound Om from our chest. If you want to use a different sound, go ahead. Just have it resonate from your chest. So if you want to say, instead of Om, hum, let's do that. Let's do some different sound. Let's do hum. All right, so we have another person coming in. I did put this on Facebook, which I usually don't. So welcome. I'm just letting you know we are recording, so everybody should stay on mute. And good, wonderful. So we're about to do the chanting. So have some water close by, and we're gonna we're gonna do, instead of Om, we're gonna do hum. So we have a nephew named Hamza, so it's a fun name. So let's try that for nice deep breaths. Hands however you like. Up, if your hands are up, it's more receiving. Down is more grounding. So let's take a nice deep breath. Hum. Again. Hum. Hum. And one more time. Um, Taking a moment to relax. Notice how you felt. I noticed that sound was harder for me to get in the chest compared to Om. Om is much easier. Hum, it wants to go a lot of different angles, but it was a good challenge for me. Hopefully, it was for you. And next, we're going to go into the back of the throat, and it's the NG sound. But if you want to think of a different sound, something in the back of the throat, you're welcome to do. But consonant sounds I heard are more in the back of the throat, so that NG sound. So let's just go with that. Nice. Inhale. Mm. Second time. Mm. 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 And one more time. Mm. Soften the body. Let it be held like a baby, just soft. And we might have done that 6 times, but that's okay. Next one is the ooh sound, and it's coming out through the lips. That's the focus, more forward resonance, and we make more vowel sounds through the tip of the mouth. So I'm not a speech expert, but I learned that from my vocal instructors, teachers. So, and we're gonna make the ooh. So it's like a vowel. So if you want to do a different vowel, feel free. So let's do that. Ooh. Again. Ooh. Third time. Ooh. Remember to relax the jaw, form the lips. 2 more times. Ooh. One last time. Lift the back of the palate too. Ooh. Soften and relax. Next, we're going to make the E sound, which is the nasal E. Maybe you have to pull down your nasal. Sometimes I imagine like I'm pulling down my nasal and like sound more congested. I've had a couple sinus surgeries, so that's how it makes me think about it, but everybody's different. Don't recommend sinus surgeries. It didn't really help me. So, uh, not giving any medical advice, but it didn't really help my condition. Okay, so let's do that again. Nice deep breath.
And make sure your head is tilted down versus up. That will help. One more last time. Letting the body soften and relax. And I think we'll do the overtones. I know a lot of people like to do that. So we'll do two of ease to ooze and then ooze to ease. And if we want to be really creative, we can do E to ooh two more times if we want. So let's start with the E to ooh. So take a nice deep breath. Again, E to ooh. And if you haven't heard of what overtones are, it's kind of like a spiral torquing of your vocal cords. It gives a beautiful resonance. So doing now O to E. Oh. One more time. Oh. And this is the extra credit. We're going to do the ooh to E to ooh two times. Let's begin. One more time. It's fun to play with. Moment to rest in the body. Ideally, if you like to do this practice at home, rest between 2 minutes between the sounds, and that would activate more nitric oxide chanting, which is so much fun. So just soaking and basking in this beautiful moment. And I want to thank you so much for being here. Just looking at the time, it's right 6:30 on the dot. So I am going to thank the folks for coming, and people then can stay on a few more minutes if they want to share something really resonated with them. But thank you so much for coming and making this possible.